If you thought getting a piercing is already something hardcore, then this list will scare the shit out of you. Today we're counting down 10 extreme body modifications ever seen. Let me introduce you to Vampire Woman. Her real name is Maria CRISTERNA, and despite what many people might think about her because of her appearance, she has a story behind that body. She used to be a lawyer who suffered of domestic abuse, so she decided to change her personality for complete, changing her whole body and leaving her formal job to later become a DJ. She has 4 kids, and when she is not playing music in discotheques, she spends time with her family. She has her body covered with tattoos, some piercings in her face, and implants behind the skin of her head that makes her look horrific. Tom Leppard is better known as the Leopard Man. He's more than 67 years old, and he has dedicated most of his life to change his body with the only purpose to look as much as he can to a leopard. He has covered 99% of his body to look like a leopard and lives separated from society in a house he built himself. ELAINE Davidson is the woman with more perforations in the world. She was born in Brazil but lives in New Scotland. More than 12 years ago, she won her first record Guinness for being the woman with more perforations in the whole world. She has more than 40,000 perforations and numerous tattoos all over her body. Eric Sprague is known as the Lizard Man. He was born in 1972 and he always loved reptiles, especially lizards. His love for these animals made him modify his body to look as one of them. He divided his tongue in 2 parts, put implants under his eyebrows skin, and, as the Leopard Man, he covered his body with tattoos to look like a lizard. Julia News is known as the woman with more tattoos in the world. She was born with a medical condition that would make her skin suffer from several burns, so she decided to cover her body with tattoos. Because of that, she became known in the Record Guinness Book. Either he is a true fan of The Walking Dead or he is just into zombies. Let me introduce you Rick Janas, who is better known as the Zombie Man for his several tattoos. It makes him look like a corpse, and he has been a true sensation in the media and especially on the internet. He tells he started getting his tattoos when he turned 16. Lucky Diamond Rich is officially the man with most tattoos in the world. He has the 100% of his body covered with tattoos. He started when he was young, getting as his first tattoo one that wouldn't be notable, but after that he never stopped. He has also replaced his teeth for silver teeth, and if that wasn't enough, he also has expensive earrings. It's known that people love animals. Some people love dogs and some people love cats. But it seems that for this guy, the meaning of cat lover was something more than just treating a cat with respect and love. We are talking about Dennis Hafner, who in his life was known as Catman or Stalking Cat. He was born in the States in 1958 and was raised part of his life listening to ancestral and mythical stories about different animals. He later joined to a tribe known as Lakota and wanted to become a feline, so that's when he started getting his modifications at the age of 23. People used to describe him as a lovely man who took his own life in 2012. As the title of this video says, today we're counting down extreme modifications, and I have basically showed you people who became popular after getting extreme modifications jobs. But there are also several people who do this kind of modifications and haven't turned that popular, so in our 2 last numbers from this list, I'll show you some modifications pretty common nowadays. The piercing corset is one of them, and it is part of a fetishism. But it is still considered a body modification, where women insert several piercings in front of rings to later put slats through them. Women can get as many as they want. Popular zones are the back and chest, but also can be used in the neck or legs. As our number 1, we have the subdermal implants. It's a way of extreme modifications that some people call 3D tattoos, which personally I think it's not the right use. It basically consists in putting objects under your skin. People like the Catman, the Vampire Woman, the Lizard Man, and many more have used this method to change the way they look. There is something necessary to take into consideration about this. People who decide to get subdermal implants need to be tolerant to the pain. This is due to the fact that the ones who choose this method have to get them with no anesthesia. So tell me, YouTube, do you know someone with this kind of modifications? Would you like to get one? If you like this video, please subscribe, share, and give it a thumbs up. Also, do not forget you can write your comments below. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.